Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another video. It's time to unbox the Vivo Y500, and guys, and this is a new upper mid-range phone that we have from Vivo, and this one is costing around 1 lakh PKR here in the Pakistan market. So in this price range we have 8 GB of RAM with the 256 GB of internal storage, and this is the upper variant of the Vivo Y500. On the back we have some more specification about the phone, and this phone has 8100 mAh battery size. On the front we have a 6.8 inch 1.5K 120Hz AMOLED display. We also have a 50 megapixel Sony camera on the back. We have IP68, IP69 water and dust resistance, and the color I have is the blue color, and this phone is powered by Unisoc T300. Also on the front you can see the design language of the Vivo Y500. So now let's quickly unbox this phone, and here is my knife. Now let's quickly remove the plastic with my knife. And once again we have a similar box to the Vivo Y400. So here is the device, Vivo Y500 in the blue color. So now let's start the phone from this box like this, and guys, here is the blue color looks like. As you can see on the back we have a matte finish, and the blue color, it is a slightly blue color, not a complete blue color, it is more like a green color. Here is the dual LED flash, and this one has 8100 mAh battery size, and the white it feels is slightly heavier as compared to your normal smartphone, but it is, I would say, decent. So now let's see what else we get, and then that's the phone. So here is the case. As you can see we have a soft silicone case, and here is the warranty card stuff, and here is the charger, and this phone only has a 44 watt super fast charger. We should at least have a 90 watt because 8100 is gonna take a lot of time to hit some battery percentage. So here is the USB type C to USB A cable, as you can see on the Vivo Y500. So you can see we have IP69, IP68 water and dust resistance. So looks like we don't have any micro SD card support. Instead you can use the 2 nano sims. So on the bottom we have speaker, USB-C port. We have 2 microphones on the bottom. On the left hand side absolutely nothing. The back is made up of plastic looks like, and the frame also it is made up of plastic. On the right hand side we have volume up and volume down rocker with a power on button. So on the top we have another speaker with another microphone. So overall and device, I would say it feels, I would say, really decent in my hand. But let's use with the case, let's see how this phone feels like. And the weight balance, I would say it's excellent, but it feels slightly heavier, but I think you will get very used to it very easily. So now let's quickly set up this phone up, and then we will continue. And guys, here is the first boot of the Vivo Y500. So here all the pre-installed apps. So looks like a lot of apps it is already installed, and the bezels around the display it looks really thin. And this phone has a 6.8 inch. We have 1.5K 120Hz AMOLED display. We have a center punch hole on the top. Overall you can see, and the forehead, even the bottom chin, even the side bezels, it feels really thin. This phone looks really premium. So now let's see the fingerprint scanner. Here is the in-display fingerprint scanner looks like, and the fingerprint scanner it works absolutely fast. So now let's see the max brightness. So this phone has a 5000 nits of peak brightness. So here's the max brightness looks like, and the display, I would say, looks really bright. You should not have any issue at all. And here's the notification panel looks like. So now let's go to the about phone, and this one is running on latest Android 16. Also we have Origin OS version 6. Once again we have a Unisoc T7300. Also we have a 256 GB of internal storage. Out of we only have a 232 GB. It is available for you guys for the 256 GB of internal storage variant. So now let's go to the battery section. So looks like this one also has a battery health feature. We have 100% battery health. So now let's go to the display, and let me show the refresh rate options. So inside the refresh rate we also have a screen resolution. On default it is on the HD. Let's go Ultra HD. This is the full HD, and this is a 1.5K. So let's go back, and let me show you the refresh rate settings. So we have 120 Hz. And now let's look at the camera. So this phone has a 50 megapixel main camera on the back. And first let's talk about the Unisoc, and this phone feels, I would say, really smooth and fast. Let's look at the camera. So on the back we have a single camera, which is the useful one. We have 50 megapixel main camera. I wish we also have a 8 megapixel ultra wide or a 12 megapixel ultra wide. Ultra wide it is missing, which is not acceptable in this price range. 1 lakh PKR. It is the portrait mode, which is only available with the 1x, not even with the 2x. We don't even have a telephoto lens, which you see all the time from another brands. So here is the night mode, and here is the video mode. So we also have ultra steady mode. So back camera maximum shoot, we have full HD at 30 fps, so which is really disappointing to see. We don't even have a 4K. So inside the mode section, and the 50 megapixel mode also available. Even the slow motion it is also available. So now look at the front facing camera. So this one has a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and the selfie camera, I would say it is decent, I would say, not extraordinary. So here is the portrait, and here is the night mode, and here is the video mode. On the front we also have full HD at 30 fps support. So inside the mode section, and the slow motion it is not available with the front facing camera. So now let's talk about the battery size, and this one has a 8100 mAh battery size. Also we have 44 watt super fast charging. This one definitely will give you a 2.5 day of battery life on heavy use without any problem. And regarding the fast charging, I wish that we have a 90 watt, because with the 44 watt this one will take a lot of time to hit 100%. I will definitely be testing out the performance of the vivo Y500. If you're looking for a phone that has a 8000 mAh battery size, and then I can recommend the vivo Y400. Otherwise the cameras, I would say it is really weak. We don't have any ultra wide, we don't have any telephoto lens in the front facing camera, not even a 50 megapixel. Also we don't have any 4K support. The processor, it is not even a 5G processor. So definitely I don't recommend the vivo Y400 if you're looking for a good best smartphone in this price range. That's about it, and thank you so much for watching this unboxing and my first impression regarding the vivo Y500. And do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.